We're gonna start with the NFL draft, round one.
The
Round one wrapped up. It's day 2 of the draft, day 3 actually.
Day
now.
3, yeah.
Philadelphia
Bulldogs, bro.
Philadelphia Bulldogs
On defense, then Alabama offense.
Let's go. All right, I'm gonna pull up the first round draft list here. Who we got? Bryce Young, number 1. I mean, that was kind of a given, right?
Yeah, that was definitely.
And then C.J. Stroud right after.
I was surprised that the Texans trade back up from
12
to 3. I didn't think they were
They
going to do
probably
that.
won the first round, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, because they got a defensive stud on the edge, and they got their quarterback. You know, that's 2 really valuable positions.
All the reports they're like, oh, they're not going to go quarterback. I'm like, bro, that has to be cap. They have to be lying about that.
Right.
I'm like they don't have one. I mean, Davis Mills isn't the answer. There's no way they're going to pass on a quarterback at 2. They're going to get either C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young for them.
I mean, they didn't draft a quarterback. They drafted a quarterback and a defensive player.
Yeah, but they didn't expect to go.
I'm playing.
I see this guy.
I don't think anybody
guy,
saw
man.
the Texans getting that Cardinals pick at 3.
Well,
I know Cardinals were shopping it, but I didn't think they were going to give it to.
But then they traded back up to 6. They went from 3 to 12 to 12 to 6.
Yeah,
kind of like the Dolphins did a couple years ago.
They suck, so it doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, but still.
Yeah, Texas probably
It's
still
fun
going
to
to
talk
suck.
about
Hey,
trades.
they got a little better. They have their QB for the future. I think C.J. Stroud's going to be really solid for them. He's still really good.
And Houston did something crazy low key.
What'd they do?
It's the.
They had their first round pick next year to give up, and they have Cleveland's first round pick next year to give up.
Oh. So they have 2 first-round picks next year.
They gave up theirs instead. Now think about the mind games of that for a second.
Because they think they're going to be better than...
Hold on.
All right, I'll let you go. I'll let you cook.
Because most teams would say, all right, well, why don't we keep our pick? There's no way that we're... Like, if you look at the rosters of the Browns and then of the Texans, you would think there's no way in hell that the Texans are going to be better. Right? Like, there's no way.
They are now.
At first, if you think that, yes. But, I mean, in my eyes, they improved way better than the Browns did.
What I'm saying is, this same situation happened last year, where Denver gave up a first round the following year, thinking that will be good. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Seattle used Denver's pick to pick in the top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got them.
So how crazy would it be if Houston ends up giving the Cardinals their first round pick? Say they go like 9-8, right? Like pipe dreams.
A nice generous 9.
Say they go like 8-9, 9-8, or something like that, right?
7 wins.
And say if Cleveland goes like 6-11 or 5-12, now they end up getting like a top 10, top 12 pick, and then what they gave Arizona won't even really matter because it'll be out of the place for what they would want as far as like most likely a quarterback can get that bad next year.
Whatever they need, because higher the pick, the better the prospect. That's just math.
So I think
you're right about that. I think they are going to try to finesse it. I feel like they're going to think they're going to be really good this year.
I think they will be.
I mean, that stadium gets really loud. They're one of the loudest stadiums.
They're very competitive.
I mean,
last
the
year.
AFC South kind of just sucks. I mean, except for the Jaguars. I mean, Colts ain't doing nothing. I mean, I know they got Anthony Richardson, but they still ain't going to be doing nothing.
Yeah, they don't have
Titans
the
aren't good
weapons.
either.
They don't have no wideouts really.
Michael Pittman Jr.
Pittman's all right, but
but he's not.
Taylor.
He needs help.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor was ass last year. He didn't do nothing.
Jonathan Taylor, he got hurt.
Yeah, that's my fantasy teams.
Well, they also had like a bottom half of the league run blocking scheme, like rated by like Pro Football.
Yeah. I don't know what happened because they didn't really have O-line injuries. They just kind of fell apart. I feel like it's because Matt Ryan couldn't move the pocket, and it made it harder for the O-line.
Yeah. Plus,
that's kind of how I think. So now that they got a guy who can fucking move in the backfield, the O-line's going to have a little more leeway. Like, if the left breaks down, he can move right. He can slide right. He's not going to be a fucking statue.
And plus, since they got the Eagles offensive coordinator, Shane Steichen, so they want a similar player to Jalen Hurts, even though he ain't going to be Jalen Hurts, but,
well,
Jalen Hurts that bull.
We don't know.
I do.
He has the ability to
I can see the
build,
future. I'm the attack titan.
Yeah, you're not, though.
You can see the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am the attack titan.
All right, I just want to move down the draft list here. Anthony Richardson went 4 to the Colts.
I think Seattle did very well.
And then the corner, Witherspoon, That's a nice pick for Seattle because he's the top corner. Like it's him as the corner, and I guess everyone else really.
I'm surprised Christian Gonzalez slid all the way down.
I was surprised we got Nola, that linebacker the Eagles drafted.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought
he was supposed to be like within the top 15 as a linebacker.
I mean, shit, we just had to pick him. I thought they were going to take the safety Brian Branch, but he fell in the second round. Or Joey Porter Jr. in Penn State, the corner, but he went to Pittsburgh. It's funny because
Joey Porter was going to happen.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
because they tried Joey Porter and father played
State's
linebacker.
Inside the state. He's probably from Pittsburgh. I don't know where he's from.
No, he's Penn State.
He's Penn State.
Pretty
Oh,
sure
yeah,
Penn
well,
State. And then,
still close in the hometown.
So the Eagles, man. Eagles picking.
Eagles have Jalen Carter playing with his teammates again. It's going to be awesome. That team, the chemistry in that locker room is going to be electric. Like, they're going to love playing football every day. They're going to love showing up at work every day.
Plus, they'll have Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham be like the second rotation on the D-line. Because they're old now, so like we'll have,
and they can take
Josh Sweat and Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, and then Hassan Reddick on the defensive front. Mm-hmm. Then you have the secondary guys. Then you
take them under their wing.
Yeah, you can have the fuck's his last name? Nolan
Smith.
Nolan Smith. Yeah, have him as a secondary guy too.
I mean, Nolan Smith, you can line him up on the edge because he's not just a normal linebacker.
He's an edge rusher.
Yeah, he has the same physical build as Hassan Reddick.
The people are comparing him to. So it's like we don't have Hassan Reddick anymore, but now
we have 80 sacks.
We have like a mini version of him.
We're gonna have 80 sacks this year.
That'd be amazing. I just hope
hopefully they don't disappear.
Linebacker spot.
Hopefully when we get to the Super Bowl, they don't disappear like they did this year.
Because we lost T.J. Edwards.
I got beat by a better team, bro. It's okay.
No, we let it get away.
Yeah, we let it get away for sure.
We were up by 10.5. They let it get away. Mm-hmm. I feel like we could have beat them, but they let it get away.
I hate blaming Jalen, but that fumble killed us. They didn't have that defensive touchdown. Then what?
I can't because that happened in the first quarter. We were up by 10.5.
Yeah, true.
And if he didn't fumble, Scooby scored. It would have been 17-14.
I'm sure that you realize right now, and I'm pretty sure that everyone else in the league realizes that a 10-point lead on Patrick Mahomes is a tie game. In fact, he might be up 3. like, come on now.
I hate to say it, but you're fucking right.
Like, come on, no. I don't even have the stats up right now, but I was just looking at them like a couple weeks ago. No other quarterback is higher than like a 300 winning percentage when they're down 10 plus points, like in the fourth quarter. Pat Mahomes is like 750. Like he wins 75 to 80% of the games that he's losing in the fourth quarter by 10 points.
Yeah, the defense disappears.
Yeah.
No, that nigga pulls his fucking pants up, and that nigga says, "Get on my back."
No, well, they gave him like a. They gave him some meth, bro, because he was hurt, and after halftime he comes out.
I tried telling y'all from personal experience. Perk Rogers is a GOAT, right? Perk Mahomes might be the greatest athlete of all time.
Yeah, bro, he might be a fucking close to godhood at that point.
Perk Mahomes, bro,
God of football.
Did you see him in the interview after the Super Bowl? He was talking regular. He wasn't even talking like Kermit no more.
Maybe he has that condition where he just absorbs Perk, and it's like it affects him, but it doesn't affect him. It takes away his pain, but doesn't fuck him up.
Absorb Perk.
Yeah, he's like a crackhead. If he just takes crack, he just has crack every day. He's just used to it. You know.
You're tripping, bro.
In the end, the Birds let it get away. But
oh man, I don't want to talk about that no more.
Yeah, stuff PTSD.
We'll be back next year.
Yeah. Okay.
But Ish, I want to ask you, bro. How do you think of the Packers? That linebacker they drafted.
The Packers haul. How about it?
I want to see what the haul.
Let's see.
I want to pull up their picks here for you because I got it. I got it here for you. So we got Lucas Van Ness at pick 13.
Just as a side, I'm going through like a tooth thing, guys. So like, if you see me wincing or anything, it's because my freaking mouth hurts. But I was mad at first with the pick because like I knew he was, but I didn't know he was like that. And then I like kind of like delved into his like into his career and his stats and all that. And my man got all his stats basically being a backup, like, and was like leading his team in sacks, like leading his team in like tackles, like high, like.
What team? Who did he play for?
Play for Iowa.
Iowa, okay. Iowa kid, all right.
So not to.
Is it the school?
Obviously, some of my best friends are white, so I'm not saying this to be racist. But he's one of those big country, like Midwest guys. You know what I'm saying? Just probably lifts hay all day and shit, has dip in his mouth when he's fishing and doing all that. Like I love those type of guys. Like they're usually like blue collar, hard nosed type players that they go after the ball and shit like that. So I'm cool with that.
Okay.
And then we did what we always do. We took a defensive player in the first round, and then we grabbed some, I think, some real nice talent in the second round. And dude, Jordan Reed's going to be nasty in the slot for us.
Jaden Reed.
Jaden Reed. I thought it was
Jaden Reed.
He's nasty.
I think he'll be tough.
He's really good, and he'll probably end up playing slot for us. We'll have Dobbs and Watson outside. But I like him. I like the tight end we grabbed with the first pick. I forget his name. What's his name?
It's Luke Musgrave.
Yeah, Musgrave. He's
4.6 speed, 6'6", 250.
They were comparing him to like Mike Gesicki, big guy that has like off the top speed for a tight end. Like can run back past your linebackers, can jump over your safeties and corners.
Like Mercedes Lewis guy.
But like way faster.
Yeah, Mercedes Lewis runs like
a 4.9.
I could have sworn Mercedes Lewis was a little fast guy when he came in.
Hell no.
Mercedes Lewis is also like 4 years old.
Mercedes Lewis was the prototypical big blocking tight end, like your seventh offensive lineman type thing. And
every once in a while he'll get a touchdown pass.
Yeah.
Nowadays, one of Jaguars, Mercedes Lewis.
Yeah, but like his Musgrave's comparison was Mike Gesicki, which I like. I like Mike Gesicki.
He's still the Mike Gesicki.
So if he can be that, and what every great quarterback needs, I said this an episode or two ago. What every great quarterback needs is a good tight end.
Yeah, you need that value.
When you're young, every great quarterback has a tight end. If you think the only one who really didn't have one was Brady.
No, Brady had Gronk.
But he was 10 years in already.
Yeah, true.
That's what I'm saying.
That's true.
Like, he's really the only one. If you look at every other great, and then maybe, like, if you're going back in it, like, Elway. But, like...
Drew Brees?
Oh, he had Antonio Gates in the beginning.
He had Antonio Gates the first 2 years.
Chargers.
And then he had Jimmy Graham.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, remember Jimmy Graham?
Right away. I don't think right away. I think, like, maybe...
The year after they won, like, a year or two after they won the Super Bowl. But Drew Brees was still in his prime in the late...
he didn't get Jimmy Graham until later.
Yeah, okay.
But it wasn't, like, a lot later, though.
Jimmy Graham was he fell off quick though. Like he fell off a cliff.
He went to a place that wasn't pass first.
Gone.
Well, because it wasn't a pass first offense, and then he had somewhat of a resurgence when he came to Green Bay because we threw the ball.
Didn't he go to Chicago?
Yeah, he went to Chicago after us.
Yeah. He got bounced around. He got tossed around.
I don't think he's there no more.
So I mean, I'm pretty happy with the picks, man. I guess I can't be too mad about it.
What about Tucker Kraft? He's another tight end.
He's more of like a bigger guy, I guess. Like he's also like kind of like he's a good pass catcher. But he seems like more of like a blocking tight end.
Yeah, he got a couple blockers, some dork blockers. I feel you. Up draft. I mean, that's what you need. You got to build the team somewhere, and you got to see what Jordan Love could do. He needs that safety net tight end. So
that's what Musgrave will be.
Yeah, Musgrave. We'll see how he goes. We'll see how he does.
It's still the 4th round right now.
Still, the draft's still, as we speak, they're still on the 4th round right now.
Yeah, the Ravens are, Chargers on the clock.
Any other, picks you kind of want to go over? I mean, Jalen Carter, obviously, huge pick. Georgia Eagles or the Philadelphia Bulldogs, whatever you want to call us now.
All right.
The Lions wild drafting a running back with the number 12.
Right, I was shocked. They're
bugging.
Ain't that crazy? Who did that pick?
Gibbs.
Oh, yeah.
I forget his first name.
They're for sure
Alabama
bugging.
running back.
100% bugging with that. I don't know why they did that.
Well, because Jameson Williams is suspended 6 games.
Yeah, that's a receiver, though.
That's a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Why draft a running back when you have...
I guess they might move on from DeAndre Swift.
Maybe.
Why?
Or maybe they just want dual backs. They just need more weapons.
You have 2 already. You had the leading rusher in touchdowns last year, and you have DeAndre Swift who can take a screen pass and take it 65 yards to the house.
Why not build on it?
I don't think Jamal Williams on the squad no more.
Why not build on it?
Yes, he is.
I think it was somewhere else.
He signed a 2-year deal with them guys, I think.
But why not build on that?
Double check that, bro.
Because there'd be no reason to take a running back.
There'd be no, because when is he gonna play?
I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe he's gonna sit and just absorb the DeAndre Swift. Yeah.
He's not a quarterback.
Jamal Williams on the Saints now.
Okay, so then that makes sense.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I mean, he does, and kind of. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't take. I don't know why they took the running back that early. I think they should have took like other needs, like corner.
I do like.
They could have took a corner.
Yeah,
they should have took a corner.
Or defensive line.
A lot of people had the Lions picking a corner too.
Yeah,
right. So
they need.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel
like maybe
you gotta play to the needs. You gotta play to the needs of your division, bro.
Yeah. I mean, no one in that division can stop the run.
But no one in that division other than us can stop the pass either.
Yeah.
Green Bay's the only team.
Green Bay's the best pass defense, for sure.
One of the best in the league.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Adrian Amos is a dog safety. Casey Hayward Jr., right? You guys have still?
Nah, I don't think we have him anymore. Nah, bro. Bro, Rasul Douglas.
That's who
Eric Rowe.
Eagles reject. Another Eagles reject.
No, we drafted Eric Rowe.
No, we did. We took him in the second round.
Yeah.
And then he went to the Patriots, and then I was on the old team.
He wasn't a dog enough for us, so we gotta let him go.
No, I swear we drafted him. They
only draft dogs.
No, I remember. We took him in the second round.
Did you notice when we drafted Jalen?
He was picked like 53 or something.
Did you see when we drafted Jalen Carter that they thrown a couple milk bones for him because he's a dog?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They gave him his hat, his jersey, and a couple milk bones because he's a fucking dog.
So how about the Ravens getting Lamar help and getting Zay Flowers?
Yeah, Zay Flowers. You know what? I like that pick because I like Zay Flowers. He was solid.
Lamar's like, yo, you need to draft a receiver and give me money.
Now they got Odell, Zay Flowers, and then they got the kid that had last year. I think he was a rookie. What's his name? Rashad Bateman. I had him on fantasy. He did pretty good.
He's not a rookie.
He was a rookie? Maybe he was a sophomore?
No, he's
young.
He got hurt, I think, for the first 2 years, I think. I think he just came back last year.
Yeah, I wonder when he did get drafted. I don't know. I know he's still young. He's still I think he's still in his rookie deal.
Yeah, I think he's still in his rookie deal.
Yeah. And he did pretty solid, stepping in. So now, Lamar's got some weapons. He still has Mark Andrews. Their run game probably needs some help. But Lamar is their run game.
Yeah,
so it's like, I don't know.
Rashad Bateman's, it's going to be his third year in the league.
Yeah, year 3. So that was a sophomore year.
He definitely got hurt last year because he only had 15 catches.
Yeah, I was going to say, last year was technically his rookie season where he actually played.
No, he played the year before.
Yeah, but he got hurt.
No, he got hurt the previous year, like last year, like the season that just passed, because he only had 15 catches, it says right here. 2021, he had 46 catches, 515 yards. Then last season, he only had 15 catches, so he had to have gotten hurt.
You sure, bro? I had him in fantasy. Maybe I'm tripping.
It's like maybe it was it Perryman? Rashad Perryman? No, he's
Rashad Bateman.
Yeah, I'm thinking Perryman. Rashad Perryman. That's what I was thinking of. I'm thinking of somebody else. Rashad Perryman. There we go. Rashad Perryman, who's also on the Ravens. Oh no, now he's on the Bucks. Is he?
I mean, the first round was pretty entertaining.
No, he's a free agent there on. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really know anyone past like
Rashad Perryman.
Pick 15 maybe. I don't even know. Like Nolan Smith, I'm surprised Nolan Smith just dropped that low.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
We didn't even have to move up to get. We're just like, you know what? We'll just pick him at 30.
I'm surprised Will Levis dropped all the way to the second round.
Yeah. So he was in the green room and they kept showing him on TV. I felt so bad. Like, he's sitting there like. He puts mayo in his coffee.
What?
That's disgusting.
Have
you seen that?
Yeah.
That video?
Maybe that's disgusting.
That's why he dropped. That's why he dropped.
There was a rumor saying he had a bit of an attitude during the interviews.
And he got hurt. He was hurt too. He had like a toe injury, I think it was.
Turf toe?
Or a knee injury. Like he just had an injury.
I heard he had a little bit of an attitude, like entitlement, during the coach interviews.
That sounds like Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
That's
who the fuck puts mayo in their coffee? That's
pretty nasty.
That is pretty nasty. Like Mayo's only good on sandwiches.
I'm drinking it. I just drunk a whole cup of coffee, and now you make me want to throw it back up.
That's
just thinking about it.
Just thinking about it, bro. And it's like that squeeze mayo too. It wasn't like he you know, the one that
like where that squirt mayo.
Squeeze mayo. He squeezed it in his coffee, mixed it like it was creamer.
That's nasty.
Right there, that's not a quarterback. That's some like D lineman shit.
Nigga said that's not a quarterback.
That's some D line shit.
Yeah.
That's some D line shit.
That's some savage ass shit. You do that to coffee. That's so disrespectful.
No, that's not D lineman shit. That's serial killer energy. Serial killers put mayonnaise in their coffee and then gloat about it. Like, dude, it's so good. You gotta try it, man. You gotta try it. Or I'll kill you. Like,
I wonder what his favorite crayon is that he likes to eat.
Fucking indigo or some shit.
Indigo. Or apricot.
Weird boy.
Yeah, it's fucking. It's definitely strange.
Yeah, that's why he dropped.
What's even stranger is that Tennessee took him.
I mean, they kind of need a QB. I mean, Tannehill's on his way out the door.
Yeah, Malik Willis isn't really.
Yeah, you don't know what he is. He got rushed in there because Tannehill got hurt.
It's true.
We don't know what he is yet.
It should be good competition.
You know what they could have said that about? You know what they could have said that about? Jalen Hurts. Because the same thing happened. And he wasn't that good the first year he got in. And then, what happened? They gave him the job.
He was better than Malik Willis, though.
Yeah, but he wasn't good. My man threw like 4 touchdowns and 7 picks in like the 6 games he played. That first year he played.
Who, Jalen?
Yeah, when Carson got hurt.
Yeah, he played.
And he came in that end of the year.
I think it was like 6-6.
That nigga wasn't good. One good.
Yeah.
And then he got a little better. And then Super Bowl.
Yeah, but Malik,
so we don't know.
But Malik Willis don't lift like him.
We don't know, man. Shut the fuck up.
He don't squat 600 pounds.
Malik Willis also got the #1 receiver he would have been thrown to, taken by you guys.
Right.
So how about that?
My question is Malik Willis a dog?
No, of course not.
Is he a dog, though? I don't think he's a dog. I don't think he like milk.
Did he go to Georgia? No.
Did he go to Alabama or Georgia? No. He can't be an Eagle.
I don't care about him being an Eagle. He just asked me, is he a dog? I mean, I think he is.
I mean, him having that competition with Willis, I think that'll help him even grow even more. Maybe he just beats him out. Maybe Tannehill just gives up. He's not a starter. I feel like it's gonna be good competition for that QB room.
They're about to be so ass.
Yeah, Tennessee's.
That's why.
And if Derrick Henry leaves, oh my God, because that's why I feel bad. Like I feel like we're really poorly grading Malik Willis because they have no talent in their. In their
they have an okay defense, but that's it.
I'm saying their skill groups.
Yeah.
Actually, who's their #1 wide receiver?
We took him.
Jalen Hurts had 6 touchdowns and 4 interceptions his first year.
Last year,
6-4.
Yeah, he was 6-4.
Oh my God!
Yeah, you were wrong, dude.
Yeah, it's
you said 4-7.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
all right, dude. All right, but it wasn't. He wasn't burning the fucking building down.
No,
right?
but he wasn't.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what happens when you're throwing to nobody and you're almost basically a nobody.
Yeah, but he
was throwing to Jalen Reagor that year.
He probably dropped.
So can you tell me who the #1 receiver for Tennessee was last year, please?
Last year,
I don't know.
I know who it was.
Was it not Robert Woods, right?
Yes,
it was Robert.
Yes,
Woods?
It was dumbass Robert Woods.
Dumbass Robert Woods.
Damn, Malik Willis played 8 games and had no touchdowns and 3 picks.
Oh.
Oof.
He'll get better. I mean, that's the floor, right? Like, he's got to go up from there.
You said he was like Jalen Hurts, man? Oof.
I said a comparison. I said what would have happened. Okay, all right.
Can't compare.
Why not?
You told my quarterback.
Why can't you compare? It's a very comparable thing.
Just Jalen Hurts is
better. 2 quarterbacks that didn't do that good their first year because they had no help, no talent, no weapons, and a quarterback and a coach who wasn't running the offense through them. Why? Let me ask you the #1 question on why, or let me give you the #1 answer on why Malik Willis probably didn't have any passing touchdowns. Because the moment the game got anywhere close last year,
Derrick Henry, King Henry, the reigning champ.
Shit.
Like that's all he was doing.
We need to get Derrick Henry. Imagine Derrick Henry behind our offensive line.
That's all he was doing.